Brian here with Stogie Review, IPCPR 2019. We are here with Ace Prime. We're Luciano Meirelles, correct? And of course, Dominique Wilkins. Thank you for joining us, guys. Tell us a little bit about Ace Prime and what's happening here at the trade show for you.
Well, Ace Prime, it's a distribution company that we recently launched. We have a factory in Nicaragua for over 12 years. Our factory manufactures for many of the brands that you see around the show. We've been working under NDAs for a long time. We produce for actually some brands that do reveal who we are.
Okay.
So we like that Chinese company who makes Apple, and people just don't know about it.
Yeah.
But this year we decided to relaunch our own brands.
Okay.
And no one better to kind of join us than this man here. Great cigar smoker, knows everything about cigars too. So we got
How'd you get connected with Dominic?
I'll let him say.
Well, we're mutual cousins from different parents.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, we met through Tiago Splitter, who is a great NBA player, won a world championship, and then he played for Atlanta Hawks for a little while. So Tiago and I had a chance to meet one another. So we all kind of teamed up through him, and we just built such a great relationship. But I think the most important thing is that all of us are real cigar smokers. You got the manufacturer who understands the cigars, and someone who's been smoking cigars for over 20 years, I understand the atmosphere and I guess the culture. And I'm an avid cigar smoker. I'm not one of those guys just billboard ad and just hold the cigar. Oh, look, I'm supporting a
Not just posing, but smoking.
Right,
Yeah.
but I actually smoke cigars, and to have my own personal cigar that's well blend and to my taste, couldn't have any better.
So what is this cigar that's your personal cigar? The M.X.S, correct?
The M.S.S. It's a very bold, spicy, and I won't say spicy, but flavorful cigar. Several different leases blended with the cigar, and we blended the cigar to my liking, to my taste, to my palate, and it's been great.
Okay. So I noticed there's some periods after. Is it an abbreviation for something, or just?
It stands for Maximum Excellence and Success.
Maximum Excellence and Success.
That's
Okay,
right.
all right. So you've got some other brands as well that you're.
We do. We're launching 4 brands at this show.
Okay.
Very unique brands. Like I said, Luciano is the 100% Pelo de Oro. It's a very flavorful cigar. It's been really well accepted among women. Believe it or not, when we did face profiles and that kind of stuff, we realized that we need to make something for that specific market. And that's a cigar you can blend with beer, with IPAs. Actually, it matches his beer. He has an amazing beer.
You have a beer as
I have
well.
a beer coming out.
Fantastic.
Really? Okay.
Yes. It's an IPA. It's the Human Highlight Ale that we have coming out. So I'm excited about it. So it's a perfect blend for some of the cigars we have.
Can I ask who are you working with? Are you starting your own brewery?
Scofflaw Brewery out of Atlanta.
Scofflaw.
Yes.
I know those guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta.
Amazing.
So, all right.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about that? I'm looking forward to trying it.
Oh, you got to try it. It's excellent.
And you got to try it with a cigar.
With the cigar, I'll have to do that.
Can't have one without the other.
Yes. 100% Pelo de Oro, though.
That's right.
That's,
very
that
unique.
sounds great. I mean, how do you pull that off? Because I know that's a
It
very
was,
finicky crop, right?
Yeah, it was an interesting story. So because we grow a lot of tobacco and we trade a lot of tobacco in Nicaragua. If you talk to anyone here in this show, they'll tell you, we buy from Plasencia buy our wrappers. So we have, a lot of trades. And we ended up with a beautiful container of Pelo de Oro that came from Peru. And I said, what are we going to do with this Pelo de Oro? They are amazing leaves. We can build blends and stuff. So we start blending this myself. And we got a very sweet Pelo de Oro binder from Ecuador that we grow too. So we start blending both together, altering Viso with Ligero, trying to kind of invert the leaves to make sure we got the perfect strength and the consistency of the cigar, consistency of the burning. There's almost zero seco in the cigar. So it burns fully without having to add too much stuff. And we create a very interesting gauge in a cigar too. This is a hybrid of a Corona Gorda, which is 46 by 7, the size of a church. So it's a hybrid between church and Corona Gorda.
Kind of Lonsdale zone-ish, kind of like that.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's a good size. I like that.
That's an interesting size. That's actually one of my favorites, the Corona Gorda, Lonsdale. So have that hybrid. It's really intriguing.
Yeah,
that's intriguing.
It is.
So in terms of, is that readily available now? Is that shipping soon, or?
This is available now.
Okay.
It was crazy when we launched all this today. We got a lot of phone calls. We have events now on the East Coast, and we are moving fast. So we are saying that everything will be shipped in about 2 weeks or a little more. So everything is here, ready to be sent out.
So in terms of the prices for these, what kind of prices are the end consumers going to look at paying for these cigars?
So both of the cigars, they are like on a $16, $18 range.
Okay.
We do have other lines here. They are fantastic too. And by the way, my partner, the legend Eradio Pichardo, is right there. So he's our main master blender, our partner in the factory there in Nicaragua. He's launching his own line. It's the first time that he ever does it.
Yeah.
So Pichardo is a big name in Cuba, worked for Havana S.A. for many years. He decided to actually have his own business and flew out of Cuba to Nicaragua, and we partnered since then, and this guy has been producing amazing blends for all over the world.
That's great. Yeah, we were talking with him through a translator earlier, and he's got Classico and like a reserve line that he's doing.
Reserve line, exactly.
If we have a chance, we'll try to get him on camera. We may not be able to, it depends, but is anything else, guys, you want to cover?
Well,
this blend here.
This blend here, you know, we really encourage people to really try this cigar out.
Try the cigar.
Truly amazing, and I smoke one a day.
So did we go over the tobaccos in it, or is that proprietary?
No, it's fine. I mean, I can give you a general idea.
Sure.
So we have a Mexican San Andre wrapper.
Yeah.
What is unique about this wrapper? Well aged too. Over 2 years of aging just for that specific wrapper. The binder is a Condega binder, so we have a very unique Condega plantation that gives us very unique flavor profile as well. And all the fillers are Nicaraguans. So we have one leaf, we have one leaf of Dominican cigar in there. And the reason why, it's because we have almost like a conflict of salinity and the magnesium on this cigar because of different soils of Mexico and Nicaragua. So in order to balance that, I have to add a half leaf of Dominican filler to make that balance a little more pleasant.
Okay, you went beyond my pay grade in terms of knowledge. But that's something you know when you're actually producing and growing and whatnot.
That's right.
Are you doing events around the country in support of the cigar?
Yeah, so it's just the beginning.
Just the beginning. So is that going to be on your website, like a list of events around the country? Or?
Yeah, that will be published.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So go check that out. What is your website?
ACEPrime.com.
ACEPrime.com. So go check that out. You might get a chance to see the man and his cigar.
Soon. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
And now we're here with Tiago Splitter, and he's going to tell us about this cigar right here.
Well, M.X.S. Tiago Splitter, that's a blend that Eradio and Luciano put together. It's, you know, when you think about excellence, you think about Mexican excellence and success. I try to, compare my career with it. You kind of like get to basketball, you start slow. And you build up a little bit, and in the end, you end up being a champion. So this is what we try to do in this cigar.
A powerhouse at the end.
Yes.
Right?
So it started a little bit low. You get used to it. Go to a medium, and it's super strong in that. So
it's an educational cigar kind of.
Yeah, and it's a perfect cigar to a guy that, maybe a teammate of mine that doesn't smoke every day. You start with M.X.S. Tiago Splitter, and you're gonna slow build you up to what you.
It's gonna train you properly to be able to appreciate
it's
cigars.
a cigar that sneaks on you because, like you said, it starts mild but very floral, flavorful, and then when you get to half of it, it gets that medium power, and at the end, I'm not talking about a medium full cigar; it's a full cigar.
Very full. Okay. So I assume that blend has to be considerably different than the other one. I mean,
it is.
Yeah.
It's absolutely different. So
tell us a bit about that.
So we get a nice Habano wrapper in this one, Equatorian wrapper. Then we have binders from Jalapa, Ometepe. I think one interesting thing is about the Ometepe on this cigar, because that's what we use for strength, for Viso and Ligero. And the Ometepe has salinity, which is very similar to Cuban tobacco.
Okay, yeah, that's
what is interesting. When you smoke the cigars, you really feel like you're smoking a true Cuban cigar. That's what it is. Not the Cubans are better than Nicaraguans. They are not. But it's a flavor profile that we really enjoy to build. 3 experiences in one cigar.
3 experiences, 1 cigar. So 3 cigars for the price of 1, basically. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Well, thank you for joining us and
Thank you very
telling
much.
us about the cigar. We look forward to trying it.
Yeah.